virtue of wisdom of Nagarjuna. Opening parenthesis. Mahaprajna Paramita Sastra. Etienne Lamotte. Composed by the Bodhisattva Nagarjuna and translated by the Tripitaka Dharmakaraya Kumarajiva of the land of Kucha. Under the later scene. Translated from the French. By Galong Makama Migmi Chodron. Chapter 13. The Buddha Fields. These bodhisattvas took possession of an infinite number of Buddha fields by means of their aspirations. They always turned to the concentrations commemorating the Buddhas of innumerable Buddha fields. They excelled in inviting innumerable Buddhas. They excelled in destroying various wrong views, entanglements and defilements, and were endowed with innumerable qualities of this kind. The Buddha was thus accompanied by the Bodhisattva Mahasattvas Bhadrapala, etc. At the head of countless hundreds of thousands of Katina Yutas of bodhisattvas who were all in a state of uncertainty awaiting succession and were still to accede to Buddhahood. 25. Buddhikstrapranidhana Paririta. Sutra. They have taken possession of an infinite number of Buddha fields by means of their aspirations. Sastra. Seeing the wondrous infinities of the Buddha fields, these bodhisattvas formed all kinds of aspirations. There is a Buddha field free of all suffering where the question of the threefold evil has never been heard. The bodhisattva who has seen it formulates the following aspiration. When I will be Buddha, may my field be thus free of all suffering, and may the threefold evil never be heard of there. There is a Buddha field adorned with the 7 jewels which is always bathed in clear light although it has neither sun nor moon. The bodhisattva who has seen it formulates the following aspiration. When I will be Buddha, may my field be always bathed thus in pure light. There is a Buddha field where all the beings practice the 10 wholesome actions and have great wisdom, where garments, coverlets and food appear at will. The bodhisattva who has seen it formulates the following aspiration. When I will be Buddha, may beings in my field also find garments, coverlets and food at will. There is a Buddha field where the pure bodhisattvas have the physical appearance of the Buddha with his 30 major marks and his brilliant light. Where there is no question of Sravakas or Pratyeka Buddhas and where women are completely absent. All the inhabitants follow the profound marvelous path of the Buddhas, travel in the 10 directions and convert all beings. The bodhisattva who has seen it formulates the following aspiration. When I will be Buddha, may the beings in my field be like this. This is how the bodhisattvas aspire to and attain all the marvels of innumerable Buddha fields. And this is why the sutra says that they have acquired an infinite number of Buddha fields by means of their aspirations. Question. But by virtue of the purity of their conduct and their actions, the bodhisattvas automatically obtain good rewards. Why must they first aspire to them in order to obtain them later? A farmer who has grain, must he still wish for it? Answer. Merit is ineffective without aspiration. Making the aspiration is the guide that leads to the result. In the same way, metal casting requires a master, the crude metal itself being formless. Thus the Buddha said, some people cultivate the limited merit of generosity or morality, but are ignorant of the law of merit. Learning that there are wealthy happy people, they always think about them and endlessly wish for similar happiness. At the end of their life they will be reborn among wealthy happy people. Others cultivate the limited merit of generosity or morality, but are ignorant of the law of merit. Hearing about the existence of the caturmaharajika, trayastrimsa, yama, tusita, nirmanarati and paranirmitavasavartin gods, they endlessly wish for similar happiness. At the end of their life they will be reborn among those gods. This happiness is the result of their wish. In the same way, it is by aspiring for the pure universes that the bodhisattvas acquire them later. Therefore it is thanks to their aspirations that they possess superior fruits. Furthermore, the adornment of the Buddha fields is important. By itself cultivation of the qualities of the bodhisattva would be unable to realize it. This is why the power of aspiration is necessary. Thus, an ox has the strength to draw a cart but a driver is needed to reach the destination. It is the same for aspirations related to the pure universes. Merit is like the ox, aspiration is the driver. Question. If you are to be believed, one would gain no merit if one did not make an aspiration. Answer: yes. One would gain merit, but not as when the aspiration is added. If one thinks endlessly of the goal, the merit increases. Question: if merit entails retribution, people who commit the 10 sins but do not wish for hell as retribution would not have to suffer hell as punishment for their faults. Answer: although sin and merit are necessarily retributed, only those who formulate aspirations cultivate merit. Endowed with the power of the aspirations, they obtain a great fruit of merit. As was said above, sin has suffering as retribution. But all the beings who commit it wish to find happiness. Nobody wishes for suffering or hell. This is why sin has but a limited punishment, whereas merit finds unlimited reward. According to some, even the greatest sinner who has fallen into the Avicii hell will suffer his punishment for 1 kalpa, whereas the very meritorious person, residing in the sphere of neither perception nor